Hey guys, it's John, and I am at Indiana's first state park, McCormick's Creek. I'm going to do some primitive camping, 2 nights. Basically, I'm doing a shakedown kind of hike. I got all my gear that I'm going to use on the Appalachian Trail, and some stuff that I may want to try. And so I'm going to swap them in and out, see how everything works this weekend, and then next weekend I'll probably go out to Hoosier National Forest and do an overnight for like the final test of all my equipment. So right now it's about 40 some degrees. It's gonna get down in the 30s tonight, and tomorrow high of 50s, and back in the 30s for Saturday night. So should be a perfect weather for camping and hiking. There's 10 trails here at McCormick's Creek State Park. I'm gonna go out and just hit a couple miles. This is a walk-up camping where I'm at, and at 4 o'clock the rangers, or after 4 o'clock, the park rangers come and then they register you at your site. So I'm pretty much all set. I just got to be here after 4 o'clock. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do some hiking and get ready for the first night at McCormick's Creek State Park. Okay, so when I'm on the Appalachian Trail, I am going to use a Sawyer squeeze attached to a smart water bottle. I also have a CNOC bag to make it easier. I've only used the Sawyer squeeze once before, so I am going to get some water out of that guy and try it out today. Well, I'm back. It's about an hour walk. Got my water. Haven't tried it yet. Might as well try it now. See how that goes. Tastes like water. Cool. All right. Now I'm gonna set everything up for my bag, my tent, and whatnot. So one of the things that I'm going to be trying out this weekend is my sleeping pad. I have a big Agnes sleeping pad that's like 2 pounds. It's really comfortable, and I have the Thermarest Neo Air X Lite, which is 1 pound. So I'm going to put them both side by side and find out which one I like. So this is the Thermarest Neo Air X Lite. The one thing I will say about the sleeping pad is I had a 20-inch wide and way too small. So I ended up getting a 25-inch on the big Agnes, and that made me switch to the 25 on the Thermarest. So I definitely would, no matter what, just get a 25-inch wide sleeping pad. All right, so I got my tent set up. I'm only going to test out one sleeping pad tonight. I'm going to start with the Thermarest XL Lite. Tomorrow I will try out the big Agnes. Again, the difference is, the Thermarest XL Lite is a pound lighter. Okay, so right now I'm going to try to start a fire. I made a bunch of these things, which is essentially I took some paper bags, I cut them up into 3-inch squares. I put some Vaseline and some lint, and then I put another piece of paper on top of it. I'm just gonna like that guy, and I know that it probably should be underneath everything. What I'm looking to see is how long it burns for. When I did this, people said that it'll burn for up to 7 minutes. So that's really what I'm testing right here. Alright, that's about 9 minutes afterwards. I didn't really put anything on it. Moved around a little bit, but that's about it. So overall, I think it works pretty good. All right, so I tried to cook dinner with this BRS stove. It was pretty cheap. I got it off Amazon during the Black Friday sales, and I had some issues with it, so I ended up using my Jetboil, which I actually do like. So I'll try the BRS stove again tomorrow, see if I can get it going. Otherwise, I'll probably just stick with the Jetboil. It's good and reliable. Cooked good chili mac. I cooked a good chili mac with beef. That was pretty delicious. And now I'm gonna put things away and get ready to go to bed. So tomorrow we'll go ahead and hike pretty much the whole park. I may go home and grab my other backpack just to compare the two backpacks, but otherwise I'm pretty happy with my Hyperlight, so we'll see. All right, and let's get to tomorrow. All right, so it was a pretty good evening. It rained last night, got really cold. The sleeping pad, it worked, and since that's a pound, I think I'll be okay with that. So I'm going to use the Thermarest X-Lite for the Appalachian trail hike. My sleeping bag, I got a Big Agnes Sidewinder 20, which is a 20-degree bag, but that's for survival rating. I got a Thermarest liner in there that'll keep it up to 15 or add 15 degrees of warmth, and I used that last night, and so I was pretty warm. So that's my sleeping setup is all set. Did have difficulties repackaging everything up this morning, so I need to figure out a better way to compress my sleeping system primarily. Other than that, it's a pretty good morning. Woke up, had some biscuits with gravy, some Mountain House biscuits and gravy, and then a couple cups of coffee. So yeah, right now I'm gonna go from the primitive campsite to trail number 7, taking that to 2, and then ending up by the end. So, all right, let's get going. Well, that was fun. Ended up going around the tree and through this. Thank God for trekking poles, because I would have probably face planted if I didn't have them. But here we are, we're at the quarry on trail number 10. All right, at the end of trail 2. Three cabins down is trail 1. It's about a half-mile trail, so. Okay, so we finished trail 1. We're gonna head to the end, so we're gonna you either have to road walk it or go back to Trail 2. So we're going to hit Trail 2 back to the end, and then do Trail 4, which will go around the back of the end to Trail 3, which is where the waterfall's at. So it's a nice busy day. So Trail 1 is just half mile. It's got a couple little steep inclines, but it's not too bad. It's right next to where the cabins are at, so if you're renting a family cabin, then there you go. You got a couple trails to hit. All right. So we're at the fire tower, and looks like it's locked. It's locked. Well, there's the end. Done with Trail 4, hitting on Trail 3. Let's go check out the waterfall. Okay, so we followed the creek bed, and now we're at Trail 3. Following the creek bed is not a very easy hike, especially if there's a lot of water in the creek. We went to Trail 2 to Trail 10, crossed the river. A little bit of water fill up. Not a full fill up, but a little bit of water. Now we're gonna go all the way up them stairs and hit Trail 5 and head back to camp. Alright, so the day is officially over. It's 4:26. I started hiking at 8 o'clock and then finished around 2, a little after 2. Hit all the trails but 6 and 9. So tomorrow I'll definitely go and hit 9 before I leave here. It's been a gorgeous day. Started off in the 30s, ended up in the 50s. For breakfast I had biscuits and gravy, coffee. Lunch, I stopped off at a shelter house and made some instant potatoes and tuna, which was pretty delicious. And tonight, haven't really decided what I'm going to have, but it's probably just going to be an instant meal. Other than that, it's been a great day. It was good to try out. Tonight, I'm gonna sleep on the thermo rest and everything else, so it'll be the same setup as I had last night. I think that turned out pretty well. I do need to find a new stove. The one that I had, the BRS stove that I had, didn't work, and I do have a jet boil. I just don't know if I want to use that on the trip or not, so maybe try to find a different stove. Other than that, it's been a good day. Got my fire started. I'm about ready to cook dinner, so see you in the morning. So this is the end of my adventure. It's Sunday, it's like 7 o'clock, it's 29 degrees. I was gonna hit Trail 9, but decided not to. Overview of McCormick's Creek, 10 trails, really nice waterfall. There's a cave you can actually go all the way through, and a really nice inn. So if you haven't been here, probably should go. And how am I doing with the Appalachian Trail? Well, I think my gear is probably 90% there. I do need to get, a new pair of pants. These ones aren't very good. A new stove, so just a couple little things. But other than that, gotta try out my Sawyer Squeeze this weekend. Pretty excited about that. And everything fits in my pack fairly well. Although there are some things I do want to tweak to kind of get my weight down. Because I think right now I'm about 30-35 pounds in my backpack. So coming in about a month or so is when I'm going to be taking off and start hiking. Getting excited. Next week I'll go ahead and do an overnight in the woods with everything, just an out and back, and get more of a true feel. And I think I'm ready. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for more reminders. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.